So we are going to start with our amazing Bonnie Alexander. She's going to be sharing how you can dream about getting that organized pantry. All right, Bonnie, you ready to take it away?
Yes, I think so. All right. Well, I hope that you guys are excited about January and everything that is going on in the world of Tupperware. Oh my goodness. I have been excited about Modular Mates coming out in January the entire time I've been in Tupperware. Like my entire career in Tupperware, January is the month to get excited about the host offers, about modular mates, about getting organized in every room of your house because it's not just about your kitchen, right? This is about your closets, your craft room, your bathroom cabinets. I have modular mates all over, and once I have them and I'm a little tired of them, or you can tell your age by the color of your Tupperware. That's why you should always buy new. When I'm tired of my hunter green seals I've had for 20 years, then I send them out in the garage or the barn with Gary, and he gets to use my modular mates, right? But they are truly one of the best investments that you can ever have for your family. They save you time, they save you money, they save you taste, they save you waste. How many of you would love to have an extra 30% of space in your kitchen, right? Does anyone have enough kitchen space? It doesn't matter how much we have, we always need more, right? How many of you have ever, want to bake something and you get your brown sugar out and it's like rock hard? You've had that issue, right? How many of you have people over and you're like, oh dear Lord, please don't anyone open that cabinet, right? Because you're a little embarrassed. It's maybe, a little messy, not things the way that you like them. Have you ever opened your cabinet and you got attacked by the spaghetti? Please, someone else say yes. It's not just me, right? So we love to share, and I always at my parties, I always take a set of modular mates so that I can talk about them. And I say, I love modular mates, whether you are a family of one or a family of many, you need modular mates. And I love modular mates. I can talk about modular mates all night long, but don't worry, I won't. So the best thing about modular mates is they actually will fit into any area of your home. So one of the things that you might want to do, and I've got some holes because I pulled some stuff out, but just being able to open your cabinet and see what you have, how much you have, it saves you so much time, right? You're ready to go to the grocery store and you have to think, oh my gosh, what do I need? Well, when you can just look at what you have, and the new modular mates, which you can also tell by some of my modular mates, the older ones are more frosted. We have our clear ones. Even the spice shakers now, the fronts are all clear. It's so much easier to see how much you have and what you need to do. How many of you have gone to the store and bought things and got home, and as you started digging around your cabinets, you found that you already had that seasoning, or you already had that spice, or you already had a bag of chocolate chips, and now you have maybe 2 or 3, right? That happens. But when you have your modular mates and everything is organized, then you know exactly what you have, how much you have, and when you store it properly, it's going to stay good for a year. Your spices, they're good for like 6 to 8 months. I don't know about you guys, but I check my spices like every 6 years or something. I don't know, right? You just keep using them until they're gone, and they're so expensive. So when you buy them in bulk, you bring them home, or just even if you're buying the regular small spice shakers, you don't want them to go bad. You need to keep them in that airtight seal, right? You want to keep them fresh. So our modular mates, you want to make it simple for everybody to see. So we have our different sizes. We have our squares, we have our rectangles, we have our ovals, we have our super ovals, which are a third longer, but guess what? They don't cost a third more. So that's really great. We have our rounds. We have our spaghetti round all of the time. And right now we do have our other rounds on special. And so we have all of our different shapes, right? And all of your shapes, they work together. And of course, first of all, a 1 is a 1 is a 1, right? No matter what size it is, if it's a 1, it's all the same height. So you have your rectangle 1 and you have your oval 1. They are exactly the same height. A 1 is a 1 is a 1. They're all the same height. And what's great is you can look at the bottom and there is a big 1 with that oval right there on the bottom. so that it's easy for the customer to say, well, I have some containers, they're oval shaped and they have a 1 or they have a 3, whatever that might be. So it's very easy. They don't have to look for that teeny tiny mold number and then you got to look it up and see what it is and all of that good stuff. So it's a very simple system, right? If you can count to 5, you can make this work. Actually, you can count as high as you have space, which is wonderful because you can stack all of your containers just as high as you have space. So you're not wasting any space that you might have, whether it's a pantry, whether you have it on your cabinet, whatever it looks like, you can stack them all up together. So I have our 5s and our ovals go up to a number 5. Our squares and rectangles only go 4 high. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now everybody say it with me. 1 plus 2 is 3. So a 1 and a 2 are the same height as a 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. So a 3 and a 1 are the same size as a 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. So a 1 and a 4 are the same size as a number 5. So it makes it really easy. You can stack all this up and maybe you move, or maybe you're using a camper, or maybe you're sending somebody off to college. You can use whatever space you have and fill it to the full with your modular mates. Now, I love the super ovals and rectangles because there's no wasted space. On a standard American cabinet, front to back, no wasted space. There's nothing hiding behind it. Yay, I love that. Plus, you can take 2 super ovals and put it on top of your rectangle. It fits all together, right? You can take your square and you can put your 2 ovals on top of your square. So again, all fits together. You can take a square and put it on with an oval and it's the same size as a rectangle. Like Legos for ladies, right? So you can mix and match everything, or Legos for people, because lots of our guys, they love to work in the kitchen, and heaven knows that it's great when everything is organized, everything is marked, so they know exactly what it is. Make sure you mark all that right stuff. True story. Our neighbor, the mom always had her stuff. She had it in her Tupperware. She didn't have it marked because she was the one that used it all the time. Well, her son, who's the same age as our middle son, he decided to make puppy chow to take to school when they were in high school. So he makes it all up. Mom comes home from work. Oh, Mom, I made puppy chow for school. He's so proud of himself because he did it. Mom didn't have to do it. And she's like, oh, that's really great. Let's taste it. She reaches in, she grabs the bite, and she's like, what did you put on this? He had coated it in flour instead of powdered sugar. It wasn't good. No. Thank goodness, Mom to the rescue. He was not embarrassed by taking flour puppy chow to school. That would have been terrible, right? So make sure you mark your modular mates so everybody knows what's inside, because it all can look the same together. So we have, like I said, we have our rectangles, we have our ovals, we have our super ovals, we have the rounds, and of course we have a new host bonus here. We're going to talk about that in just a second. But we also have our host gift special, and it comes with our standard squares, right? 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you can see I have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then you get 4 with the flat seal, and you get 4 with the flip top seal. Now, I love these. So this one has all of our little candies left over. This one has our granola bars and snack things in there, hot chocolate packets. This one holds all of my napkins. So I just went to my kitchen and started pulling out modular mates so that you could see all the different sizes and things you could do. And when they have a $500 party and 2 datings this month, they can get the whole 8-piece square set absolutely free. I had a lady call me today and say, my daughter saw a book. She wants that square canister set. What does she need to do? And I thought at first she was talking about the regular 4-piece canister set. No, she was talking about this. She wants the 4 square modulars and the 4 with the flip top. So she's very excited. We got our party dated, and she is going to be all set. So we have that for our hosts. Very excited about that. And then we have, I'm going to kind of move these around a little bit here so that I can pull these over. We have our new host set right here. And this, of course, is our dating gift, our round number 1. And you can see I have my round number 1 with the pour seal on it. I have a little sugar in there, so if I just need to have a little bit of sugar, I can pop that open, and these are not available right now. But when you've been in Tupperware a long time, you have the knowledge and the excitement, and you get to have some of those things that aren't currently available. So I have sugar in there. but you have your small dating gift, our round number one. And then it goes nicely with the whole set. This one has my baking powder in it. I also have baking soda in one. This round has my cocoa in it. The number 4 has the licorice in it, and my spaghetti is, of course, in my number 5 or my spaghetti keeper. But when they have $3.50 in sales and 2 friends decide to have a party, they get our brand new containers, and I forget what they're called. I just lost it. One Touch Fresh Smart Square 3-piece set. And look at these guys. These are adorable. Look at those sizes. So a little bigger than your round number 1. A little bigger than your ideal little bowl. And they have this unique seal on the top. I'll come up here so that you can see it a little closer. And it has that one touch and has the little click there. And they just very quick, very easy snap together. And when you store them, if you haven't seen, these will actually kind of snap together there so that you can stack all of your seals together. And remember, like many of our Tupperware products, if you're storing them, put that most shallow one on the bottom and then stack it in, and it takes up less space in your cabinet. Because as I mentioned, Tupperware's modular made system is all about saving you time, money, space, taste, and waste. And how does it do that? Well, just to wrap this up a little bit, you have where you're saving time because you're not searching and looking for all different things, because everybody in your family can see exactly what you have and where it's at. Anybody can come to my house anytime and bake chocolate chip cookies because everything is marked and they know exactly where and what everything is. It's saving you money because everything you store in your modular base is going to stay fresh at least a year if you're storing it properly. So you're saving time, you're saving money. Waste is not going bad. In that taste as well because it's not going stale. How many of you have thrown away cereal that your family just talked you into? You had to buy it, have to buy it, and then they don't really like it. Well, guess what? We have like 6 cereal containers. So my kids always finish the cereal because you couldn't open a new box of cereal until the cereal container was empty, and we would rotate and they have to eat it all. So once they decide that we're going to try it, they have to finish it. So no waste there. Or if you've ever gone to, you're ready, you're finally going to sit down and have your break in the evening. So you're all set. You've got your favorite show or your favorite book queued up. You're ready to go. And you grab your snack and you reach into the box and there's like crumbs. Who put the box of the checks in there and there's nothing in there? Or you reach in, you grab it, you take a bite, and it's stale. And you're like, no, I've been waiting all day for this, right? Modular mates will save you from all of that. You won't have to kill anyone in your family because they won't leave the stale Chex Mix for you, and then you're happy. And when mom's happy, everybody's happy. And don't forget, you have all your great sizes. Like this one is perfect to hold your container of Oreos or chocolate chip cookies. And if it's your favorite, just put a big old label in the front that says prunes, and no one will open it, and you will always have that great snack ready for you. No one will ever eat it. So modular mates saving you time, money, space, taste, and waste. They may not be, your favorite thing, but I would really encourage you to, first of all, if you haven't done your own cabinets, do your own cabinets, because once you see that and start using it, they will become one of your favorite products. And I can tell you, if you're doing parties, that once you get people started on modular mates, they continue to come back. They're always adding to their modular mate collection. And it doesn't matter if it's January or if it's July. When they're ready for modular mates, they're going to buy modular mates. So getting people excited, showing them the value, how it's an investment, how they're going to save that time, that money, that space, that taste. Their family will be so glad to have this. And that will help you not only set up for a great month, but it will set up your entire year. And you'll have customers come back to you time and time again to have your modular mates. So keep dreaming of all the things that you want to see happen this year, and maybe an organized kitchen is exactly what you need. So take it away, Loretta.